Welcome to storied Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Rutgers Scarlet Knights and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
I caught up with the Scarlet Knights head coach before the game. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Nittany Lions will kick off first, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone, it's Benjamin. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Scarlet Knights offense will have the ball first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Handoff from the gun.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The decimal meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. Wants to throw on third down. He's got it down the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Scarlet Knights are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first. Oh, pressure's coming. Got out of trouble and throws. Just a complete misfire.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. They're snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
The play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The seventh play of this opening drive will be a third and long. Hands it off.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
So Penn State's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Big, talented, and dangerous, and Benjamin Bramer fits the bill. And what a luxury it is to have a weapon like this at tight end. He is a big play that can happen at any moment.
Hey, guys, we just know, and we kind of laugh about it. When we talk about this team, you know you're going to get a tight end. Like, you just know you're going to get a big, strong, athletic guy in matchups. It was no different watching tape this week. In this offense, they found a great one. Not surprisingly, Palmer, because it seems like they do it every single year.
And on offense, they're smart, right? I mean, it goes through the tight end. In the passing attack, that's oftentimes where the quarterback's going to be looking first, and we see that all the time. And so it's no surprise they've been able to reload this position and stock it up. You're going to see multiple tight ends in formations today, and they are going to attack this defense vertically down the field, throwing to what has always been their best position.
Holds and fires complete to the right.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
And a big deflection on third down forces a fourth down. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. Gets his first one of the day away. He might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. And the Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the return. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this second and short. Breaks into the open. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. Offense in a bunch formation. Right back to the well. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Nittany Lions will have it first and 10. To the air, it's Beck. Under pressure. It's complete on the right side. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Motion from the wideout. On the run, it's Martin. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Gets rid of it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. They'll try to get the first through the air. Right on target this time. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. The Nittany Lions go back to work after moving the chains through the air. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. First play of this drive. Rushes on. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can...
Caught, and he's got room. Shakes off the defender. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Straight ahead, it's Raymond. Spins away from the defense. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Driven back.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. The Scarlet Knights will call on their punt team. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. To the air, it's back. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Intercepted, number 19. And they'll get him down after a solid return. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quick give, it's Raymond. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Give to the running back. Oh, they've got him in the backfield. A disaster on that one and a loss of 6. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can up. Oh, it's blocked. And they got it.
You never know how weather affects the kick, and the rain's coming down, obviously, but the field goal unit does a great job getting penetration, getting back deep in the backfield, and then blocking the kick for the big momentum shift.
Looking for a gap. It's Hansen. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Just feeds the running back. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sells the run, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Nittany Lions took those plain headgears, got their blocks, and picked up the first down.
Yeah, and those headgears are a staple, aren't they, of college football? I know exactly what you're talking about, those beautiful helmets. They don't change very much, very traditional. Penn State keeps it simple. Being traditional, running the football.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? Finds his man. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it. It's Peoples. Got a little grass. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. 1st and goal for the offense. Here's Peoples. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Penn State.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And he's going to bring it out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely over.
And the Scarlet Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Lets it fly. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. The Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Searching for space. Slips through the line. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Special teams proving to be special. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
Tight end now in motion. Turns upfield. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Out wide right, it's Allen. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. Oh, he's got some space.
And that's a really good job by the defense reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it forward on the touch pass. Now I got to go get it, right? Corral that football. He picked up some yards, yeah, but you didn't give up that big explosive play, and now you have to make him earn it now on the next down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
That's caught. It's Raymond. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Long way to go on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time he's got it. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Scarlet Knights line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. He wants to throw it again. Finds his big tight end. They bring him down after a gain of 7. It'll be enough for the 1st down, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this 2nd half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hansen. Turning it on. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. So they picked up that last 1st down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Sets his feet. It's Beck. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. The Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Holds on. It's Anthony. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Back to throw. Time running short in the half. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Fresh set of downs going up top. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. That last sack's not on the line. That's on him. Now it's third down. On the run, it's Martin. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, week 12, almost zero margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with Cincinnati taking on the number 16 team, the Colorado Buffaloes.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they've built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Drives inside. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including...
Makes the grab in their space. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. And the Nittany Lions look to keep this drive humming. Here's a give to Peoples. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Moves the pocket. It's Beck. Got his man. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Here we go. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down. 8th play of the drive coming up. Running inside. It's Martin. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Rutgers, they'll send the offense back onto the field. Gonna run it. It's Raymond. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
Cradles it at the 35. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Handoff for Peoples. There he goes. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Beck. Look out! Makes the grab. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? He'll try to do it himself. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. And this will push the offense back as they mark it dead at the 10. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Back's got it on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Wide open downfield. Turns it on down the left side. He's at the touchdown, Scarlet Knights. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a give to Peoples. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Gets open down the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll try the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Peoples again. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Good right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the run, it's Raymond. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Play action on first down. Rush right in his face. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Second and long here. He's looking to pass. Sure hands, it's Black.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Piles his way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Scarlet Knights will punt it away on fourth down. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Fields the punt. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The run inside. It's Wallace. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll ride him again. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Ball is at the 35, it's first and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Quick shovel pass. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. Second and 10 here. Throws to the tight end. Working the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Nittany Lions are marching down the field. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Quick completion on the out. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. From the gun, he'll try to throw. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They need a huge play on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. And the Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And it'll be down right there. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes second and 13. The throw on second down, and they need a lot. And down he goes back at the 3.
This defense right now is pinning their ears back with a huge lead in the fourth quarter, and you're seeing that coming off the edge. They're not even respecting run because they don't have to. They know that this opponent is going to throw the football. They're taking wider splits. They're getting up the field.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snapped on fourth down. They're all over him. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Snagged in the middle. It's Allen. Brought down.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Fires downfield. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Scarlet Knights, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Left side is Allen. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen 2 big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Scarlet Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Gonna look downfield again. Got it in the middle, it's Black. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Drops back on 1st down. Here comes the heat. He wants it all. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down come. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Wiggles free. They get to him as he throws. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, pressure's coming. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Breaks into the open. Pass to 50. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Penn State! And they turn it into a defensive score. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And what a fantastic job by the defense there on that 4th down. They understand, obviously, having a big lead. The offense is going to go for it. They're going to have to throw. Everybody on defense has their eyes on the QB. They're able to jump in front of the pass, take it in for a touchdown, build their lead, and that essentially seals this game. They're going to go home with the W.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Makes the catch. It's Allen. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the 1st down. The Scarlet Knights want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office, being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's...
Going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Throws to the wideout. He's got him this time. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. DB's right up on the receivers. Wants to throw on 1st. He uncorks one deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today. And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good people.
They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. Needs it here on 4th down. He'll pull it down. Nowhere close to the line to gain as he is ridden out of bounds, and this defense makes a statement. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Turns it on at midfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And they'll take a knee. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that were going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team.